Hey guys, it's Jesse here at JLSComics. I got my new comic books for the middle of August, so let's take a look at them. What is up everybody? I'm Jesse, you're watching JLSComics. Thanks for coming back and checking out another video. Today we're going to look at my new comic books that I got for the, I believe it was the 10th and the 17th, so the middle of August. And I got some back issues and stuff, but today we're just going to look at the new book. So let's get right into it because I got a little bit of a pile here. I don't want to waste too much of your Sunday. The first one here is by Image, Todd McFarlane, one shot. Spawn kills everyone. This is a fun little story, kind of more like a chibi version of Spawn. There, he goes to San Diego Comic-Con and you know, sees some of the heroes, wants to enter a contest, and just ends up killing a bunch of people. Fun little story. It's weird saying he kills a bunch of people and then fun story all in the same sentence, but that's besides the point. Next one here is Unbelievable Gwenpool, number 5. This is the Tsum Tsum variant. I told myself I wasn't going to get any of these covers, but this one was kind of fun and it had all the little ones in the background and stuff. This is the start of a new story arc for her. The book's renewed, so we're going to get some more of those. So, we got that one. Next one I got, this is the regular cover. This is Walking Dead 157, and there's 2 covers for this. This is the start of the Whisper War. Some stuff happened with Alpha and Negan, and there's going to be a big war. That's why it's called Whisper War. So, lots happening there. Both armies are kind of gearing up for a big war. So, next one I got, and I love this story. It's probably one of my favorite indie titles right now. It's by Aftershock. It's BEK, Black Eyed Kids, by Joe Pruitt. Very good story. It's up to issue 5 now. If you like supernatural, like thriller sort of stories, and a lot of sort of Americana and folklore tied in, and scary, very like ambient and you know, dark, you'll like that story. Speaking of that, and you know, tying in mythology and a lot of things, this one was pretty interesting. Really kind of intrigued by it. It's cool. The cover is first what caught me here. This is another Image title. It's called The Black Monday Murders. This is issue number 1, and it's very thick. This is a big book. It was cool, and it's about, you know, the financial institution and people in the stock market and how they're kind of trading. They traded themselves, and this I like these splash pages. They kind of like traded their success for, like, you know, their souls and stuff, and it's how keeping the balance with the universe, and you know, if something is out of balance, somebody has to be killed, and it's like a ritual. It's rated M for mature. It's very cool. I'm definitely gonna check out issue number 2 to see more of that book. Next one here is called Demonic by Chris Sabella, Dan Brown. It's another Image Skybound title. And it's actually the second. There was a one-shot, I guess, by Top Cow that you know, Don Comic Book Junkie was mentioning. I don't have that, but I did read this. Very interesting book. Very brutal murders in there, I guess you could say. And then this guy, and there's a thing in the back that if you get this book, you have to read. It's by Chris Sabella, and it talks about some of his nightmares and what he wants to do with his book and the psychology behind it, and you know, kind of like working with our fears and stuff. And it was really insightful. So if you get this, definitely read that little thing in the back of it. You're gonna like it, and how it ties into the story there. Next we have Spider-Man 16. This is before Dead No More. Pretty cool cover there. Let me get my face up so it focuses. Okay. So there's that one. There we go. Next we have Volume 2, Number 2. This is Deadpool and the Mercs for Money. Okay. Fun little like video game sort of thing going on there. Alright, next we're up to Old Man Logan number 10, and we're already cruising along pretty good. This is a Jeff Lemire Sorrentino story. This is part 2, Last Ronin, and these covers are amazing. When these are all together, when they get the whole art together, these are going to be awesome to check out. They look really cool. Last Ronin, part 2 with the well, and you can see on there there's like a little sailboat. There we go. I like it. I like the artwork. Amazing story too. I've been really enjoying it. That's one of my favorite Marvel titles right now, I think. Old Man Logan. Alright. Speaking of favorites, this has been a lot of fun too. This is Spider-Man Deadpool number 8. And you'll notice for a while we didn't have this up here. But we have Mr. Kelly back on the book. So that's good. It's been fun. It's been cool. There it is. Focusing on me, that should be focusing here. Alright, anyways. Good story. All New Wolverine number 11. What is she doing to Cap? There you go. Cool story. Fun. So we got the black bar on the top. Like they were doing that right before Civil War started. So I guess that's just the indicator that it's a tie-in to Civil War. Even though it doesn't say it's like Civil War or Road to Civil War tie-in, that bar just is an indicator of that. Now this ends this story here. It's Daredevil Punisher, number 4 of 4. And this has been a cool little mini story too. It's actually called Daredevil Punisher 7th Circle. There was another Daredevil Punisher mini, so this is the second time that they've kind of gone up against each other. That's a cool Riley Brown cover too. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some Rebirth. All right, so we got Suicide Squad. This is cover B by Lee Bermejo. Harley is on the cover there. Beautiful, beautiful cover, and it's a 1-to-1, so it's not any type of like ratio or incentive variant. This is just stacked up next to the other covers, and I think it's beautiful. Harley Quinn cover, can't go wrong. Next one, I already have the Jock cover for this, but I'm not gonna open those, so we get these. So this is just All-Star Batman. Number 1, very, very cool cover, and it feels cool too. It's not like a slick glossy, well it kind of is, but at the same time it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's a different type of paper and paperweight than say this one. So, cool. Looking forward to cracking this open too. I'll probably be doing that next. Alright, next we have a couple variants here by some really amazing artists who I like. First one is going to be Supergirl Rebirth. This is the variant by Adam Hughes, and now you all know I love and I'm collecting Adam Hughes artwork. This one's very cool. I like it. Next one's Superwoman. This is the variant as well. It's by Terry Dodson. It's very reminiscent of Superman throwing a car, right? Real action. Alright, now here's another variant. And I forget who did this one. Let's see. Bill Sankovich. I thought this was a really cool cover as soon as I saw it. I wasn't a big fan of the first one he did. Apparently he's going to be doing a whole run of them. I wish it would focus. There we go. He's doing a whole run of them. So I really like this one as soon as I saw it. It's cool. It's Batman there with some buddy ears on, in the cannon. Probably still on Coney Island, and there's a dog pissing. And then of course there's Harley right there. So, cool. Then here's the regular cover. So here's the 2 covers for this book. Alright, another one. I've been enjoying this. I like this story by Tom King. And you got Finch, of course, on it as well for art. This is number 5 for Batman. That's a really cool cover too. These DC covers have been really excellent. That's one thing I gotta say about DC. They're really good with their covers. Even if the story's crap, I'm looking at you conversions, The covers and the art are pretty on point. Well, I'm gonna say that the cover art, because sometimes the interior leaves some things to be desired, like when they were rushing their titles and there was like people with no faces, it was just like oval. Funny. Anyhow, we got the Tech 938, and this is a variant as well. I like this one better. I like that they have two covers that you can choose from. That's gonna kind of make, you know, your preference on it, you know, as you go through these numbers, and it's easy to pick up one or the other. You know, it's gonna make, it's not, everybody has the same issues, the same numbers, the same images. People might be picking different ones, so, you know, that same 935 to 1000 for me is gonna be different than that 935 to 1000 for you, because you probably picked up some of the regulars or variants when I didn't, so we make it a little more interesting, I suppose. Alright, now the next one I guess is technically a back issue, but I picked it up yesterday, and it's only really, what, like a week or two behind. And this is another Harley variant for #1 by Babs Tarr for Fried Pie. And this is a black and white one. There is a color one, but I thought that this kind of like, it popped a little more to me. It was more visually appealing than the other one, which I liked, but I just like this one more. So I picked up that one. Alright. That's what I got for you. I got some of the reading in here, and I told you about those. I got a lot more to read. Honestly, I was really excited this past couple weeks about cracking open some of those indie books. So I did that first. And that should tell you kind of where my collection, my new books are going. There's a lot with the indie stuff. So that said, you know, I still have plenty of the big two to read through here. So let me know what you thought down below. I know I missed a couple books, like Briggs Land, I know, for example, was one everybody was looking for, and I didn't find it. So, you know, if there's any others that you think maybe I should check out, definitely let me know down below, or what you thought of the ones that I kind of gave a little really quick synopsis of, if you like those or not, again, down below. And then Tuesday, check us out here, JLSComics, we have Comic Conversation. Episode number 8, and we have another great guest coming up. So I'm not gonna tell you who it is yet. You gotta pay attention. I'll probably tell you beginning of next week. So stay tuned for that. But that'll do it for another episode here. This is Jesse here with JLS Comics, and I'll see you guys soon.